Hello, welcome to the Dunbar High School podcast. My name is Stephanie Taylor, and I am here with our intervention specialist.
Hey, everybody. My name is LaDerica Harvey. I am a licensed clinical social worker. Yes, and I am the intervention specialist here at Dunbar High School.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
So, we have a few questions for you today. Our first question is, what is an intervention specialist, and what services do you offer to the students and staff at Dunbar?
Okay, so an intervention specialist in Fort Worth ISD is completely different from what an actual intervention specialist is. So that's why I have to say in Fort Worth ISD. So basically, we're licensed mental health professionals who are a part of the student support team where we help students who may be going through different, situations and scenarios throughout their lives or their high school career where they could be facing unresolved trauma, relational issues, emotional outbursts, lack of food, housing, shelter. Well, that's the same thing. And just any type of mental health needs that they have. So we're here to support them. And so all of these factors that can negatively impact our students on a day-to-day basis, we're here to support them with that. And so the services that we provide, I had to write them down. Individual and group counseling, crisis intervention, peer mediation, nurture groups, restorative circles, social skill instructions, leadership development, and transitional support.
Thank you. Thank you for that. You do so much here.
Yeah. On top of whatever else they need me to do here, I'm here for it. So.
Oh, yes. So, does mental health have a negative stigma attached to it? And if so, how can people help change that narrative?
Mental health definitely has a stigma connected to it in the African American community as well as the Latinx community. Those are the populations that we serve here at Dunbar High School. And so it's basically, based on just the history of our medical department, where there have been some discriminatory and dismissive actions that have taken place amongst the marginalized groups. And so the stigma comes from, thinking that, when you have a mental illness, it's a form of a weakness, and just a lot of things that people don't want to face that, we deal with on a daily basis when it comes to mental health. And so the way that we can basically break stigmas and break silence on that is to just change the narrative culturally with the stigmas with mental health and just being able to accept the fact that it is real. Change the narrative in media, social media, just across the board, just the language that we speak about mental health and mental illness, and embrace it and to know that, it's a real thing and that we need to do something about it. We need to get the help we need and, help those that we care about.
Oh, yes. It definitely starts with yourself. So what are some healthy ways to deal with stress of the holiday season?
So basically with the holiday season, it is very stressful. So a few things I would say, it's okay to say no. You want to prioritize what brings you joy and emotional recharge, being it with, just the people that you love, being around the people you love, doing the things that you love to do. Don't lose sight of what really matters. Time spent with family, time spent with those you love. Again, is what's most important. Set boundaries. You want to prioritize and simplify things.
Yes.
And then get some fresh air and sunlight. Like, get out and walk. Go take, just take a walk. Like, you don't have to run, but just go walk. Get some air. And exercise, if that's your thing, but just get into nature. It is found that nature is a stress reliever. It provides better concentration, lower levels of inflammation, and improved mental energy. So,
thank you for that. I will take a walk tonight.
For sure.
So, what are some tips that you have for us with managing conflict with family and friends?
That's always a hard one because it just goes so deep. But on the surface here, I will say to just, if it gets too heated, just remove yourself from the situation. Just it's okay to walk away. A lot of people find that walking away is a sign of disrespect, but technically it's actually a defense mechanism and a safety precaution, in my opinion. Just walking away if you feel like a discussion or situation gets heated, like don't keep going at it, if you're able to remove your emotions, get calmed down, then try to figure out, get to the bottom of whatever the issue is if there is a conflict, and listen to what the other person has to say, and don't listen to respond, but listen to actually hear what they're saying, because it could be something that you're really missing that they're trying to relay, and sometimes we don't know how to speak or use our words properly when trying to get to the bottom of how we really feel. But check for understanding, communicate your side of the story clearly, and then try to come to an agreement, agree to disagree if that's the case. But yeah, that's what I got.
And so on a little lighter note, I want to ask you, what is your favorite song of all time?
So I would say that my dad listened to music growing up all the time, and so the Isley Brothers is one that he would listen to. So Voyage to Atlantis is my all-time favorite song of, I would say, old school, 70s, Voyage to Atlantis. And then I don't listen to anything that is out today. So I probably go late 2006, but my music is 90s music. That was my era. So I'm going to say Superstar by Usher, but that may have came out in like 2006. I think that was on his Confessions CD. So yes, Usher is I love Usher. But yeah, so Superstar. That's my jam.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you for joining us on our podcast today, and we hope that you listen here and you're able to receive some of the things that she has stated. And thank you for being here for our students and our staff.
Yes, most definitely. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I also wanted to let you guys know what we have coming up here in the pipeline. We have a Girls Mental Health Symposium. So Dunbar hosts Girls Mental Health Symposium in March. So March 2nd, 2024, we have that coming up. And so we are in need of support from the community with a few things that we have an Amazon wish list that we're going to put out on the school website, school Facebook page. And if you guys could support, I would greatly appreciate it. Just hitting the link on the Amazon wish list and going and sponsoring some items for our girls because they really need it. I want to make it a very good experience for them. And so it's hopefully, this will be our first time doing it, and it's something that we can keep up. So
thank you.
Yes.
Greetings, Wildcat Nation. As you can see, the media team has been hard at work. We have one task for you all, though. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The channel is Dunbar HS 5700. Make sure to go and subscribe.
And be sure to follow us on all of the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Definitely. We hope to see you there.